Well, hello, folks. Uh, my granddaughter told me that I ought to do a story about how I found Lady. And actually, I didn't find Lady. Lady found me. I was up on the hill at the farm setting out my trail cameras, and I heard a little noise behind me, and I looked back at my six-wheeler, and there stood this little dog about that long, about that tall, and some coyote or a coon or something had attacked it, and she had a place right here on her head, another place back here on her hip where a coyote had, or a coon, whatever it was, maybe a bobcat, had punctured her skin, and her feet was all scraped off where somebody had dropped her out of a vehicle moving pretty fast, and she skidded on the road. So I gathered her up, and she was shaking like a leaf, and brought her into my aunt's house, fed her about a pound of hamburger, and then brought her straight on down to my home about 50 miles away, and took her to the vet. And I'm talking about you, yeah. And took her to the vet and had her check her out, do a DNA test on her, and turned out she was a full-blooded pit bull standard terrier, American standard. I don't know how you say that, but she's a full-blooded terrier, pit bull. And that was about 6 years ago, and she is smart as a tack. When I want her to stand up, she lays down. When I want her to lay down, she stands up. Knows just exactly the opposite of what I want to do. But I wouldn't trade her for $100,000. And she's one of the best friends I got. I'd say she's probably my best friend, but she's more like family, like my grandkids and stuff. I wouldn't trade her for anything in the world. And anybody comes in this house, if she don't know them, she makes them stand there until I get there. She won't bite them or anything unless they reach out to touch her. But she stands her ground and takes care of everything. And every now and then she'll take out of the yard like she's going to tear somebody up if she don't like them, the way they're looking and everything. And usually they're strangers to her though, and remind her of, I guess, whoever dropped her off out of that pickup. But one day I was up there where she come at the farm. She'd run around my aunt's house 2 or 3 times, and she come around the house, and all of a sudden she hit the porch, and she stopped, turned around, and just went like that. And about 3 seconds later, here come a coyote, and I guess she figured, hey, this is my territory, and she took off after that coyote, and never did see that coyote no more. But she come back with blood all over her face. So I guess she took care of the coyote. Might have been the same one, maybe something that attacked her one time when it was smaller. But anyhow, she, excuse me, my nose is running. But she growed up to be a good dog, and she's loyal, and she don't ask for nothing except me to love her once in a while. And that's what I do. I take care of her. Got insurance on her, just like she's one of the family, and she got hospitalization, and through Embrace Insurance Company. Of course, that's not a plug for them. That's just who I use, and they're a good company. They pay within just a few days after I send in a claim, and she's just a good dog all the way around. Don't eat much. 50 pounds of dog food a month. I give her to her a cup at a time, and She eats sometimes 2 cups a day, not very often, because she don't get out and do much. All of her running around right here in the house until I go outside during summertime. Or springtime, excuse me, getting late. And when it gets springtime, starts warming up, she'll go fishing with me, go hunting with me, and whatever I do, she'll go with me. Now, if it's bad weather, I won't get her out in the bad weather, but sometimes I get out in the bad weather. But she lets me know it when I get back because I didn't take her. But anyhow, this is here, girl. Come up here. Yeah. This is my girl lady. And I'm going to let you, there she is right there. And you'll be seeing her time to time. And so I'm going to run this short. I ain't going to try to run over at 10 minutes because they cut me off. And I hope y'all like my dog. As you know how I found her, she found me. And I couldn't have bought a better one for a $10,000 one. But y'all have a good day. And how you do go about subscribing to TikTok, do that. And for everybody on YouTube, click that like button and subscribe to my channel. We sure appreciate it. And if you can, try to make somebody laugh today. And if you do, you never know. It might just change the world. Y'all have a blessed evening. God bless you, and He will if you let Him. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.